Okay, so I have some thoughts on coronavirus that almost no one is talking about. Um, I think that the coronavirus is going to be less worse than we thought. I think that the virus has changed, literally changed, and that's why the numbers are looking the way they look. How are those numbers looking? Well, today, the biggest day in the United States ever, 61,848 cases from 5 p.m. Pacific time to 24 hours before that. That's a lot of cases, and it's bad that it's going up. And it's going up partially, I think, because more people are getting corona, and partially because they're testing more. But still, more people are getting corona. So more people should be dying. Um, well, if we go back 2 weeks, and let's say we take June 26th, 47,000 people got corona, which is still a lot of people. But the amount of deaths yesterday, or today rather, 890. Wait, 47,000? You wait a week or two, at least 890? Back in the day, it used to be 2,700 deaths in a day. That was the biggest day. And it was at 2,500, 2,000 for a while. And the cases were much lower. The cases, were about 30,000 or so when you had the 30, 35,000. So now we're getting, if you take that the other day, like 30% more cases and 1/3 the amount of actual deaths? What's going on here? So I believe that the virus has mutated, and a mutation has taken hold, which is more viral but less deadly, or at least just less deadly. I can't tell you exactly how viral it is, but probably more viral because that's how it kind of beats out the other ones. It seems like it's kind of like evolution. How does evolution work? Evolution works because you get 3 different mice, and the one that either survives or the one that has more babies, or usually both, gets more traits that type. Well, if a virus is not very viral, then it just won't spread as quickly. And if a virus is killing people, well, that's a problem too. Let's take, for example, my cat. This is my cat. This is like us. And imagine the virus is a flea. Well, if the flea kills a cat before she can go mingle with other cats and spread it off, then the flea has no home. While if the flea doesn't kill her and just goes on her and hops really high, because it's a high hopping flea, the one, they bounce the other one, they bounce the other one, they bounce the other one, then it replicates. So I think the coronavirus, now it's killing people, it's still dangerous, you should still wear a mask. You should really wear a mask because that's how you get the coronavirus, is through breathing, not through touching. Conscious of all the silly stuff they were saying back in the day. Like, when's the last time you touched your eye? I don't know. I don't touch my eye. Or maybe you put your finger in your nose. I don't even know if you can get your coronavirus by putting your finger in your nose. I have no idea. I wonder if they've tested that. But you can definitely get it by breathing. But it is not as viral or is not as deadly. So that's a good thing. And furthermore, I predict that the virus will be gone before we have good vaccines. And we better hope that's the case. I still don't. When they say that 70% of people have to get the virus for the herd mentality to take over, the TV hasn't explained that. Can someone please explain that to me? If there's 10 people in a room and 3 of them don't have the virus and 7 of them had it and they're immune, why, again, will those 3 people not get the virus and one of those die? Maybe I'm missing something. I mean, if you want to say, oh, we're all in isolation, but we're not going to be in isolation. We're going to be out there mixing with people, and no one's in that much isolation. If 7 out of 10 of your family members have it, and 7 out of 10 of every other family member has it, there's a good chance that you'll get it, I would think. I mean, I guess one can argue, wait, to conflict myself, I guess you get it, and then you get healed, and then you don't have it anymore, but you had it before. I guess that's possible, but and then what about people like very far away and remote? What about the rest of the world? We're not going to get vaccines to everyone, especially how this country works, especially how this healthcare system that they're trying to maximize profits. So when they're overcharging for vaccines, who's paying for that? The U.S. government's going to pay for it and then give it to homeless people? How are you going to get the homeless people to take it? Forget the homeless people. How are you going to get people that I go out on 4th of July and I'm wearing my mask and I see people partying like it's New Year's Eve with pre-corona? How are you going to get them to take it? They don't even wear masks. You're going to get them to do an injection? Good luck with that. So I think more likely the virus will turn into several strains, all of them that are less deadly and manageable. And what amount of deadliness is amount to be okay? I don't know. It seems a pretty low threshold for Trump. But that's what I think is going to happen, and I hope it's going to happen because I don't trust that these vaccines are going to be ready in time. And then for which strain? There's a bunch of strains. You're going to do like the flu? Okay, we get a flu vaccine, but every year you have to get a flu vaccine. And it doesn't help for a huge percentage of people because they have different strains. So people get the vaccine and still die. It's a clusterfuck. But I think the good news is I'm coming on with a theory which I actually have had for some while now. I've had this theory, and now I'm starting to prove it. I'm starting to see doctors say the same thing. But it has been my theory that we're going to mutate away from danger. And I told my friend who's a doctor that I should get a Nobel Prize if it's true, and she's like, you're not getting a Nobel Prize. And she's right. No one's giving a Nobel Prize. So they should share this video.